Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's Thursday night, and I am ready to record and upload our Touchpoint Thursday card read for the collective. I want to thank you for having some patience. We had quite the busy day today, so I am a little behind in this reading. And remember, a Touchpoint is to give you a sense of the energy that is being present right now. For the collective. And so let's just take a look to see. So I already had the cards out and I took a picture of them and then I shuffled them. And I want you to know the card desire came up. Wow. So this is really interesting. I had a very profound meeting with an intuitive for an intuitive consultation today, and we talked about this a bit, and then I've been reading a little bit about this. And so when we look at the word desire, we can always desire something. We can always say, "Oh, I want this." And the thing with this card is that it's time for you to take just a step back and retrace your steps to where you are right now and look at what is it that you truly want from your heart. What is it that your heart is, what I call soul speak? What is your soul saying to you? So when it says longing is in the purity of the heart, that means that authentically you are looking at what is for your best. It is not a want. We can always have that. Is this the direction? Is this where I'm going? Is this how I am fueled? And that's what the intuitive consultant was telling me. You know what? When things are effortless, those things are meant to be. When it's struggle, that is when we're having this resistance. And so when we look at the word desire, what do I authentically want in my life? And the prosperity statement, remember there's several components to this card, is that I'm guided by energy and warmth, and I fulfill my deepest desires with unwavering clarity and purpose. So that, let's retrace our steps. Let's take a step back. Let's look at what is it that, with clarity and purpose, how do I move forward? How do I get that sense that this is the direction I'm in? I mean, we all have this happen to us. That's why I had an intuitive consultation today, is because, like, what direction am I going? My purpose is to assist and be of assistance for others. That is my deepest desire. That is my clarity of purpose. Now, how do I do that? That's the thing. Spirit's going to tell you. Spirit's got a way of showing you. And it was really interesting. We're talking about, I've dabbled now for one full year. I have like 300 pages written of a book, and it's not going in the direction. So we talked about that. My desire that I really wanted to hammer this out is taking a lot of effort. I'm not getting it. So we talked about strategies, but then it was about clarity and purpose. What is my purpose? It is to share my story so that others know, you know what? You can do this too. You can get here or wherever, you can survive. We all have hurts. We all have something that we carry within us, and you can still make the life that you choose, that you want to. So that's the clarity and purpose piece. It was so fascinating. And I'm simplifying it because I don't want to share too much, because it is personal in a way. But so let's look at the personal inquiry questions. Like, what can I ask myself? So in what ways can I nurture the purity of my heart's desires for my spiritual growth and development? Well, there you go. I mean, how appropriate, that how completely appropriate this is for this reading, in that, you know my heart's desire, I need to narrate. My narration needs to get out to the world. So where do I fit in my communication? How do I How do I do that? Is it through writing? Is it through speaking? Is it through YouTube? Is it through what is the mechanism I think I can get stuck on? So that's a desire. The thing is that the outcome is for my spiritual growth and development is to come to that sense of what truly is my clarity. What is the clarity and what is my purpose? And that is a purity, that's a authenticity, that's that effortlessness. She and it's so funny. I wrote down in my little book. See, I have my notes, and you can see the date, October the 17th, with this full moon. I mean, it's huge. Teaching, no blame, and overcoming obstacles. That's what I want to talk about, is the overcoming obstacles and how I used spirituality, meta spirituality, I don't know, that kind of sense that's where I'm using. So, I'm a Reiki master, I'm a healing touch level 3 student. I've cut deer skin and created my own drums. I have 2 drums now. I do circles. And I want to share that although there's challenges that have been faced, overcoming obstacles is the direction, is my clarity, is my purpose. And I want to, it's not a desire, but in sharing this, I should say, is in the manner that I can help others to heal, to move forward in their lives, to gain perspective. So, really interesting that this came up tonight. And the other card that was for tonight is discernment. And I love that card. That card, discernment is perceiving distinction. And it says, I evaluate situations to navigate life's decisions, ensuring that each choice aligns with my highest good. Well, there you go. There you go. So it was a great thing. And then she shared with me some groups that I can, I can connect with and become a part of, so that I can start having someone who can assist me with the structuring and the focus and the formatting and just kind of putting it in place to help me. Because we don't mean that just because we are working for spirit and all that's going to just come up. I don't know. It's kind of like, wow, this way, by my choosing, my prioritizing how, what I'm going to do. So I've joined the groups. I've connected with my intuitive consultant. So these are steps towards it. I know that for the next month, I want to plan this out so that I'm not stressed, or I don't go off kilter, or I don't, I need to use discernment. I need to look at how this all looks like. I think that's freaking cool. That's a beautiful card. You know what? I do have, and I do make steps towards, so that there's peace on earth and that everyone loves their fellow man. And that is something that I long for. That's the purity of my heart as well. So for all those people out there who have the struggles that they have, I'm thinking of you. We're sending love and light to each and one of you. We are energetically holding all of us, with purity of our heart, are energetically holding you close to our hearts. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Take care, and we will see you next Thursday.